guys feel like you can still
nice to see us make a play at the end of the day.
Was this the most encouraging performance of the season for you from your perspective?
Probably because we've been mixing around different combinations of guys and we sell us a group of guys, and I think they played well together for the most part.
What Tyree at corner? What did you think from him?
You know, gosh, I got to see the film. I got to see the film. I think this combination of guys did a good job from a communication standpoint. There was a handful of plays where we were out of position, but I think that's going to come as we continue to work with this group and get them to gel.
Coach, you said at times you played real smart on defense. Were there times where you weren't as smart on defense as you might like to have been?
Well, there was a couple big plays, and we were out of position.
Okay.
And so anytime there's a big play, we're out of position. I mean, what exactly happened, why guys were out of position, and why we didn't get to the point of attack, something we got to evaluate. But I think we made some strides. I think we made some strides today, and that's very positive.
On the defense in the secondary, the depth of the secondary is already pretty young, and then you get Reggie out, Charles Nelson goes out. How do you feel you guys handled when Charles went out, the secondary, the safety rotation? How do you feel like that went?
I think it went pretty well. There was a couple drives. I'm gonna say, I think two. I haven't seen the stats, and I don't remember last plays. But here's what I did see. I saw those guys drive down a couple of times, and then we kind of got it back in and stopped them, and then we gave up a drive at the end. But on that drive, we helped them. There's a penalty here, there's a penalty there, there's a quarterback scrum. We helped them. They did it, taking no credit for them, but we helped them. So I think overall it got better, and I think there's a lot that we can work on.
Offense obviously wants to end the game there and get that last first down. But for you, was there any part of you that wanted your guys to be on the field and have a chance to make it stop to end the game?
For us, it's just whenever we call them, we got to be able to go. We have to be ready to go. And so, at that point in the time, we look at the clock and we're going, hey guys, when we go back on, we're probably going to be in clutch. Let's talk about the clutch plays, and if it happens, great. If it doesn't, great.
You think that's something your guys can build on, is getting that stop at the end of the game?
I think there was enough good things that happened today that we can build on, and then there's enough things that we didn't actually do well that we can point out and really start to drive home.
What's your primary focus heading into the bye week?
Get healthy, and then iron out the problems that we had today, and then start to turn our attention toward Arizona State.
What's the confidence level of this team heading into the bye week, and how needed is this bye week at this point?
We really need the bye week right now. The schedule is, everyone's schedule is tough, but to not have to only have one bye week and have it in the middle is good. It's in the middle, but we've been beat up along the way, so we really need the bye week, and then obviously, we needed to kind of regroup defensively to move forward.
Your impressions of the defensive line, and in particular DeForest, what he was able to get pressure?
He's been doing a tremendous job. I didn't get a chance to really watch him that close tonight, but he's been doing a tremendous job, and I know there was a couple of times that he really did. I saw him up the field moving people, so we like what he's given us, and not only from a player standpoint, but also from a leadership standpoint.
I feel like there was an opportunity to kind of feast on a young left tackle who probably had never played against a guy as good as DeForest.
I know that they're young up front, but I didn't even look at the matchups. I just know that Defoe's gonna he's gonna make his plays.
With Tyree, do you think that's a long-term home for him at corner, or is that kind of a temporary thing?
I think right now we've kind of settled on an arrangement. Now once we get some guys back, we have to see who are the best 4 or 5, and then try to make that our new group.
He looked like he was playing boundary a lot tonight. Is that a conscious effort to maybe minimize how much he has to roam at corner? Tyree, he looked like he was playing boundary corner a lot. Is that a conscious effort to maybe not give him too much of the field?
In this game, it was a good thing for this game, based on what they were doing and how going into the game, how they set their offense up. So that was the right place
for this game.
Yeah.
Coach jumped in a little late. Lack of explosive